Identifying, controlling, and treating moles in your yard and field. Introduction. Moles are small, burrowing mammals that can be both fascinating and frustrating to deal with in your yard or field. While they play a crucial role in aerating the soil and controlling certain insect populations, their tunneling behavior can damage lawns, gardens, and agricultural fields. In this comprehensive guide, we will discuss how to inspect, identify, control, and treat mole infestations in your outdoor spaces. This guide aims to provide a thorough understanding of these creatures and effective methods to manage their presence without causing harm to the environment. Section 1. Identifying moles. Before you can effectively control and treat mole problems, you need to accurately identify them. Moles have distinct characteristics that set them apart from other animals. Here's what to look for. 1.1 Physical characteristics. Moles have several distinguishing physical features. Small size. Moles typically range from 4 to 7 inches in length, including their short tail. Velvety fur. Their fur is soft and velvety, usually gray or brown, although colors may vary. Tiny eyes and ears. Moles have tiny eyes and ears, often hidden beneath their fur. Large, shovel-like front feet. Their front feet are adapted for digging and have strong, sharp claws. Pointed snout. Moles have a long, pointed snout used for tunneling. 1.2 Molehills and tunnels. Moles leave behind distinctive signs of their presence. Molehills. These are small mounds of soil that result from the excavation of tunnels. They are often conical or dome-shaped. Surface tunnels. Moles create raised tunnels just beneath the surface, causing ridges and disturbances in the grass. 1.3 Behavior. Understanding mole behavior can help you identify them more effectively. Nocturnal. Moles are primarily active at night, making them difficult to spot. Solitary. Moles are typically solitary creatures, and a single mole can create an extensive network of tunnels. Section 2. Inspecting for moles. Call Pathfinder Pest Control for a mole inspecting. Once you suspect mole activity in your yard or field, a thorough inspection is essential to assess the extent of the infestation. Here's how to conduct a mole inspection. 2.1 Survey the area. Begin by walking around your yard or field, looking for molehills and raised tunnels. Pay attention to areas with soft, moist soil, as moles prefer such conditions for tunneling. 2.2 Check for tunneling patterns. Try to identify the patterns of mole tunnels. Moles create both shallow tunnels for feeding near the surface and deeper tunnels for shelter and reproduction. These tunnels may intersect and form a complex network. 2.3 Monitor molehills. Keep an eye on molehills as they appear. Fresh molehills are a sign of recent activity and can help you pinpoint the mole's location. 2.4 Identify entry points. Look for entry points where moles may have accessed your yard or field. Moles can dig under fences or find openings in the soil. Section 3. Controlling moles. Once you've identified mole activity, it's time to consider control methods. It's important to note that mole control should be done in an environmentally responsible manner that minimizes harm to these creatures and the ecosystem. Here are some effective mole control methods. 3.1 Natural predators. Encourage natural predators like owls, hawks, and snakes to inhabit your area. These animals feed on moles and can help reduce mole populations. 3.2 Habitat modification. Make your yard or field less attractive to moles by reducing soil moisture. Proper drainage can make the soil less hospitable to moles. Removing their food source. Reduce insect populations by using insecticides or natural predators. 3.3 Physical barriers. Install mole barriers, such as hardware, cloth, or mesh. Place these barriers vertically underground to prevent moles from tunneling into specific areas. Fencing. Install an underground fence made of fine mesh or a solid barrier to deter moles. 3.4 Repellents. Some mole repellents can be effective, although results vary. These can include castor oil-based products. These can make the soil less appealing to moles. Vibrating or sonic devices. Some emit vibrations or sounds that deter moles. 3.5 Traps. Live traps or mole traps can be effective for removing moles from your yard or field. Be sure to follow local regulations and guidelines for trapping and relocating wildlife. Section 4. Treating moles. Treatment methods should be approached with care, as it's crucial to minimize harm to moles and other wildlife while addressing the problem. Here's how to proceed with mole treatment. 4.1 Live traps. If you choose to use live traps, follow these steps. Select an appropriate trap design and size. Place the trap in an active tunnel or near fresh molehills. Check the trap frequently, ideally every few hours. Relocate captured moles to a suitable, safe location far from your property. 4.2 Professional assistance. Consider seeking professional help if mole infestations persist or if you're uncomfortable dealing with traps or repellents. Pest control experts can provide humane and effective solutions. 4.3 Environmental responsibility. Always prioritize humane and eco-friendly methods when treating moles. Avoid using poisons or harmful chemicals that can harm non-target species and the environment. 4.4 Continuous monitoring. After treatment, continue monitoring your yard or field for signs of mole activity. Moles can be persistent, so be prepared to employ control methods as needed. In conclusion, call or text Pathfinder Pest Control for mole treatment at 918-892-5254 in the Tulsa area. Also, managing mole infestations in your yard or field requires a combination of identification, inspection, control, and treatment methods. Remember to prioritize environmentally responsible practices and humane treatment options to minimize harm to these underground dwellers and maintain a balanced ecosystem. By following the guidelines outlined in this comprehensive guide, you can effectively address mole problems and enjoy a healthier, mole-free outdoor space.